with me now, Polofest people, whatever that means. Chrissy Falk here behind me. Why don't you tell everybody what's going on?
Well, this Saturday, September 22nd, we have our annual Polofest event. It's benefiting the Sierra Foundation. We have a polo exhibition, dinner dance, live auction, silent auction, all sponsored by Sebastian. We've got some great team sponsors as well. We've got Ponderosa and Advantage Specialties and Albright Cotton.
How long's all this polo stuff been going on? I mean, is it all Cheerio and all that? Is there foxes running around? What do we have?
No foxes, just a mallet and a ball and a bunch of horses. You'll see 8 horses on the field at the same time.
Is it kind of like soccer?
It's more like hockey.
Okay,
more like
good.
Hockey. Yeah.
So you're on the horse, and how does it all start? Is it the ball in the middle, and you whack like in hockey? They drop the ball, or how does polo? How does the game work?
I'm going to let the players here answer that for you. I brought a bunch of players from the San Joaquin Polo Club. Yeah.
There's about 4 players on each side. Usually 2 offensive players, 2 defensive players. You have a new horse for every period. A period's called a chucker.
Of course it is.
And so everyone gets a new fresh horse each time they go off the field after 7 minutes. We play for 7 minutes, and then we go off and change horses. You can hit on either side of the horse. You can hit on the off side, they call it, on the right side, or the left side, which is the near side. You can bump into each other. You can ride into each other. You can hook each other's mallets. So there's lots of...
you can hook the mallet. Let's talk about that.
Laura, you talk about that.
Yes. This easy.
Hazardous. So a defensive play would be to ride up next to the player who is going for the ball.
Okay, and they're going to hit it.
And they're going to hit it, but you're going to attempt to stop their mallet from hitting.
You stick your mallet in the way of their mallet so that they can't swing at it and hit and strike the ball.
Exactly.
Okay. This all sounds highly dangerous. Is polo, can it get dangerous?
Sure. Yes.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like what? Like you fall off? Like the ball hits you in mid-flight?
Yes.
The mallet maybe doesn't hit the other person's mallet, and it hits you?
It hits you.
Yes.
Right?
You do wear a face mask, so it does protect your face most of the time. Sometimes the mallet can go underneath. And
how long have you been playing polo?
Myself, I've been playing 12 years.
Wow. Yeah. And yourself, how about you?
19.
How does one get into the polo scene?
Show up. I met one of the players at the company I started working for, and started out exercising polo ponies. And in exchange, they taught me to play. And once the bug gets you,
I was just going to say, once you tried it, were you hooked?
Oh, hooked. I've been around horses all my life, but once I tried polo, that was it. That was what
Now what's your story?
Well, I've only been out there for 4 years, but I've ridden for quite a while. So one of the things I enjoy about the club is there's a place for everyone. And so if you come and you have a genuine interest and you want to learn, they will give you every opportunity to learn. And so it's a great place for families to come and enjoy spending that time together in a very different sense. And you can't get a better crowd. It's great people, great fun, and it's a great workout as well.
Now, those of you watching right now from home, you might be saying, one of these things is not like the other. Sure. How are you doing over there?
Well, my wife thinks that I like polo because I like horses. It's a sport where actually the women and men compete together on the same team.
Against each other.
Yes, at a professional level.
It's an equality sport.
Yeah.
Yes, if you can do it, you're in.
Nice. And how long have you been doing it?
14 or 15 years. I started pretty late.
Wow, it sounds like a lot of fun. Now, if people are interested in it, like myself, could I just show up, jump on a horse, and try it out?
No. But if you bring your own, I think you might get a chance.
Well, if I brought my own horse, I might be able to do that.
I don't know.
I might be able to get that arranged.
Well, there you go.
Where do you guys practice at?
It's at a private ranch where the club meets and plays out on off of 168 near the foothills. So it's a gorgeous place. The field itself is wonderful. It's 350 yards long and about 165 yards wide. It's like 3 football fields.
Right.
So it looks like there's a lot of room, but when 8 horses start galloping, things get very crowded.
Is there a goalie?
No, there's no goalie.
There is no goal.
There's an open goal, and it would be sort of suicidal to plant yourself there.
That's right.
Let's talk a little bit more about your event.
It's an incredible event. My job this year is actually going to be announcing the event as the game starts. So I'm not playing this year.
Now, how does an announcer announce a polo? Is it like a whisper, like a golf?
Oh no, there's no need to be quiet. It's a noisy sport. The horses are not bothered at all by people yelling, clapping, and so we make a lot of noise.
Now, can people go just to check it out?
Sure. Well, get a ticket to Polofest is the best way, so that you can really see some good action.
Where do you get the tickets at, ladies?
www.polofest.org, and you're down to the last 24 hours to get your tickets at this point.
Ooh, because it happens this weekend?
It happens this weekend, and tickets are advance purchase only.
Oh, fun. Now, what about young people? Is there a place for polo playing for young people? Is this the place?
Yes.
Yeah. And how young do kids start out doing this?
We have 3 generations that ride out on our polo club. We have our oldest player in their 70s and our youngest player who is as young as 6, 8 years old.
Wow.
And everyone in between.
Is that on a full-size horse?
Yes. We don't have midget horses out there. Maybe some midget players, but no midget horses.
All right. So one more time, is it polofest.org?
Polofest.org, and it's this Saturday night at 5 p.m. All of the information is available on the website. You can get your tickets now, and it's, as I said, advance purchase only. This is one you do not want to miss. It's going to be a great time.
And the money goes to who?
To the Sierra Foundation, and the Sierra Foundation serves the students of Sierra Unified School District.
And the tickets are how much?
$85 each.
And that includes?
That includes dinner, champagne divot stomp, everything.
Whoa, time out. Champagne divot stomp.
Yes.
What is that?
Halftime. At halftime we play 3 checkers during the event. So after the second checker, we send out the entire crowd with champagne, and they go and they stomp the divots where the horses have dug up the turf and replace the turf down in the ground so that the ball can roll freely during the next checker. So it's a lot of fun, and
brilliant.
It's pretty woman.
Yeah, that's very smart. Is that something normal that happens in Polofest, or is that something you thought of?
No, it's normal for polo.
The
all
champagne
around.
divot stomp.
Sure.
Typical.
How fun is that? Okay, Polofest, thanks a lot for coming by. It was really cool to talk
Thank you
with
so
you.
much.